All right, hello once again, Jeff Scott of Rankin Technical College, coming back to you with part 4 of Learn Git with BitBucket Cloud from Atlassian.com Git tutorials. And I'm up to merge your branch, fast forward merging. It says your space station is growing and it's time for the opening ceremony of the Mars location. Now that your future plans are becoming a reality, you can merge your future plans back into the main branch on the local system. Because you created only one branch and made only one change, we can use the fast forward branch method to merge. You can do a fast forward merge basically because of the simplicity of what we just did. Instead of actually merging the branches, all Git has to do is integrate the histories. All right. So it moves, as it says, the current branch tip up to the target branch tip, which combines the histories since all of the commits reachable from the target branch are available through the current one. This branch workflow is common for short-lived topic branches. So when you're making small, I'm not going to say insignificant, but smaller types of changes. All right. So to complete these steps, go to our terminal window and navigate to the top level. We're already there. Enter the git status command to make sure that you have all of your changes committed and find out what branch you're checked out or which one you're currently on. It never hurts to run git status. Nothing to commit, and I'm on future plans. All right. Switch to the master branch. So notice when we want to switch to the master branch, we say git checkout master. Git checkout master. All right. To merge the changes from the future plans branch into this branch, we will type in the command that is shown right here. Git merge future plans. So I'm just going to grab this, copy it, and paste it in, and hit enter. As they mention here, essentially what we've done is move the pointer for the master branch forward to the current head so the repository looks like the fast forward merge. In other words, all we did was we added the changes that we made to the system. All right. Because we don't plan on using future plans anymore, we can delete the branch. So we can come in here and do the git branch minus D. D for delete. When you delete future plans, you can still access the branch from master using a commit ID. All right, and they show you this, but you'd want to make sure you knew what that ID was. All right. And we can now enter git status. All right. To see the results of the merge, which show that the local repository is one ahead of the remote repository. So, important, this is what the author says. This is what we have done thus far. We created a branch and we checked it out. This is what we did in the last series. We created the branch called Future Plans and checked it out or made it current. Okay? We made a change to this new branch. We committed the change to the new branch. We integrated that change back into our main branch, and then we deleted the main branch because we are no longer using it. Next, as it says, we need to push all this work back up to BitBucket, which is our remote repository. All right? So step 3, as it says right here, is to push our changes to BitBucket. We want to make it possible for everyone else. Imagine again we were in a team atmosphere to see the location of the new space station. To do so, we can push the current state of the local repository to BitBucket. As shown on the bottom of page, the page here, and going on to the next page, if you do have a hard copy, the bottom of page 24 and the top of page 25, it says here, the diagram shows what happens to your local repository when changes. It says when the local repository has changes that the central repository does not yet have, and you have to push those changes across. All right? So, here's how to push your change to the remote repository. From the repository directory, enter Git Push origin master. We would possibly want to first, if we needed to, do a git status to guarantee that indeed we are at master, as it says right here. So Git Push origin master. Again, it's asking us, so it appears to be asking us for our password every time we're attempting to put something out on the server. So all right, done all that. Then it says we can click the overview page on our BitBucket repository, and notice we can see a push in the recent activity stream. One more time. Click the overview page of your BitBucket repository, and you'll see a push in the recent activity. So it's showing us down here what was added. Okay. All right. Click commits, and you can see the commit you made on the local system. Sorry. Making a change in a branch. You can also see that the line to the left of the commits has a straightforward path that shows no branches. That's because the future plans branch never interacted with the remote repository. Only the change we created and committed. Click branches and notice that the page has no record of the branch either. Click source and then click the station locations file. you can see the last change to the file has the commit ID you just pushed. Okay. Click the file history list to see the changes committed for this file, which will look similar to the following figure. So the file history list. All right. All right. You are done. Now, the last thing that I'll say about this is, please, we went through this fairly quickly, even though it may not have seemed like it at the time, but take a good look at this Atlassian.com that's here. All right, there's a lot of really good stuff in it. Okay, that's it. 4 parts, longer than I thought it would be, but hopefully you got something out of it. I'm going to do this again in class as well and tape that as well.